What are the odds that I go right through the center of this thing? What's going on, guys? So today I've got a box. It is a Milwaukee M18 chainsaw, and it came with a couple batteries. With the deals that Home Depot has going on right now, you buy larger Milwaukee tools and it comes with free batteries. So I've been in need for some batteries, particularly larger batteries. And this came with a 12 amp hour battery and a 6 amp hour battery. And I've been looking at that chainsaw for a while. I figured it'd be nice to have a battery operated chainsaw around. So today I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna test it out back. Alright, so there's the 6 amp hour battery. It's the high output, so that should work good for the leaf blower, the weed eater. That'll be a nice battery to have. Alright, so it comes with the chain already on there. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. It came with a 12 amp hour battery, 6 amp hour battery, both high output, one rapid charger, and obviously the chainsaw. These batteries both are only at 1 bar, so I'm going to get them charged up. For my first time using it, I really want to use it with the 12 amp hour battery just to really put it to the test, and I believe that'll give it its full potential. So I'm going to get this charged up, then we're going to take it out in the woods and put it to the test. Thing's huge, man. Must fill with bar and chain oil before use. When filled, hold trigger for 30 seconds before cutting. Alright, let's get that filled before I forget. Alrighty, so while the batteries are charging up, I've got to go down in my basement and I've got to clean up the chicks' bedding. And that's mainly what we're going to be using that chainsaw out, is where I'm going to build the chicken coop. I've got to clear out a couple small little trees and stuff like that. Just before we start, I have a number of different gas chainsaws. And this will be my first battery operated one. So I'm mainly used to gas, so it'll be interesting to see what a battery operated one does. So let's clean this out. We'll get to it. Look at this thing. What the heck you doing up there, dude? Get in there. There you go. Alrighty, we are in the green. Green means go. Let's go test this thing out. Alrighty, so of course, right where I cut it, looks like I went through sawed right in half through a bullet, it looks like. And I didn't even really notice it with the chainsaw. Hopefully it didn't dull the chain too much. Alright, let's see if we can dig this thing out of here. Okay, you can see right where it went in. That's pretty wild. Right in half. Luckily the lead inside's pretty soft, but it's pretty crazy. You can see right where it went in. Hopefully it didn't dull the chain too much. Alright, let's test it out on something a little more bigger around. And it went through that pretty good. Oh, alrighty. So far it's doing pretty good. I want to try to find one little tree to cut down just to see how it works for felling a small tree. So maybe I'll go with this one right here. Clear that one out. Should take care of that, no problem. Alrighty, so all in all, this thing's pretty awesome. First thing I'm going to say is it is just a lot more enjoyable to use than gas. For obvious reasons, because of the sound. You know, I don't have to worry about putting earplugs in. Not that I do anyway, but I should when I'm using a gas chainsaw. And we're still at 4 bars. It's still lit up 4 bars. Not that I did a ton of cutting, but that's kind of nice that the battery will last you a little while. I'm gonna say it is heavy for the size of it. It's pretty heavy, but not terrible. Plus, you don't gotta screw around with gas and all that. So, who do I think it's for? If you live in the suburbs and have like just, you know, regular cleanup around the house, I would definitely be going for one of these. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Milwaukee. You can get whatever you want, but I would definitely go for a battery chainsaw. There's no sense in someone that doesn't do firewood or burn firewood for their house. I wouldn't go gas anymore. I would completely switch to a battery one. I do have an Echo that's about this size, and this performs just as good as that, and the Echo's gas. And like I said, this is a lot more enjoyable to use. This is also definitely something if you're gonna go camping and you're camping in the Adirondacks or something, you could take this and any dead wood that's down, use this. You know, I wouldn't fire up a gas chainsaw at a campground, but you'll definitely turn some heads doing that. But with this, you won't even know it's running. So you can have free firewood right off your campsite. If there's dead trees around, obviously. Whenever I have a chance, if if this is not too undersized, I'll definitely be grabbing this over my gas one. Obviously, I got to keep my gas ones around I burn firewood all winter, and I pretty much do firewood all summer getting ready for winter. And then I got to keep my big steel MS361 around just because I'm cutting logs up for my sawmill and all that. But whatever this isn't undersized for, I'm definitely going to be using this. It performs great. It exceeded my expectations, so. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.